What up, everybody? Tonight, I will be doing stand-up comedy at a classic open mic known as Hammers Dueling Piano Bar. I have written some material, and I am feeling ready. I would like to make an announcement. I have joined Cameo. Shout out Cameo, bro. They reached out to me on Instagram. They invited me to join. I actually tried to join Cameo like 3 or 4 years ago, and they didn't let me join. So it feels good that now they came to me, and I'm on Cameo, baby. So to celebrate, for the next 24 hours, we will have 90% off my Cameo. You can have a $1 Cameo with promo code BLANKET, spelled like my last name. But yeah, anyways, that's a little off topic. Tonight we're got to go to the open mic, so I'll see you guys there. I just got here and I missed the open mic. My plan was just to show up late and then go up at the end. But then I showed up like about an hour late and the open mic was already over. So I guess it was just a really quick open mic tonight. Usually it would last longer, but I missed the whole thing. So that's a bummer, and we're going to have to do these jokes tomorrow at the Rino. I will see you guys there. Yo, it's the next day. We are at the Rino now with comedian Mark Myers. Mark, how you doing tonight?
Good. I wouldn't call me all that, though.
We're with friend of the vlog, Mark Myers. Mark, did you take mushrooms tonight?
Minimal amount.
How do you take mushrooms every day?
Minimal amount.
So you microdose every day. Do you have a rule to make sure you don't do too much and lose your mind?
Not at nighttime.
All right, bro. So that's cool. Have you? I remember last time we talked, you were retiling your bathroom. Have you finished that yet?
Yeah. Job's done.
Attaboy. Is your wife happy with it?
She's happy as fuck.
Cool, man. And what do you get out of mushrooms? Why do you like to do them so much?
Just like to smile. Make everybody else smile. Tell jokes.
Do you ever do acid?
I have. I hung up those gloves. Stepped out of that ring. I'm cool. I'm 40. I'm done with the acid.
Have you done Molly?
Yeah, I did Molly one time ever, and I called it cool on that too, because it was tight as fuck, and I don't think it was gonna get any better than that. You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah.
All right, it was dope. So, my homeboys, I was on a snowboard trip, and they in Colorado, they owned a party bus that they would rent out to people to go up to Red Rocks for. They take them to concerts and back or whatever. So I rode with them, right? And the people I rode with were I expected more, right? Whatever, we got there. I didn't have a ticket. It was pretty lights, right? So I walked all the way up to the top, which was like a hike. And then I was just going to buy a ticket, but the ticket things were closed, right? I'm like, fuck. So I guess I'll walk back down to the bus. I'm walking back down to the bus, and this dude was like, hey, yo, and just stops me. He was like, what's up? What's your name? I was like, Mark, what's up? And he was like, well, I just saw you walk up, and I saw you walking down. I've got an extra VIP ticket. And I was like, word? All right, back in the ball game. Mm-hmm. So then he was like, I've also got this Molly, if you want to do some. And I was like, word. And this was like 15 years ago. It's like pre-fentanyl. Fentanyl didn't even exist. So, outside of a hospital setting. Anyway, back to the story. I did this kid's fucking Molly at Pretty Lights in fucking Red Rocks and fucking rolled my nutsack off with this random dude named Jeff and went back to the bus, never saw him again. best night ever on that. And I was just like, I don't think it's going to get any better. So people have offered me that drug, and I just said no.
Dude, hell yeah, that's the best kind of drug experiences, is just right in the moment, and then it just, yeah. Well, dude, thanks for your Molly story, bro, and thanks for the interview, Mark.
Yeah, you the best comedian. I'm here because I'm a fan of you, dog. That's the only reason I come here.
Well, I'm a fan of Mark, and you all should give him a follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a lot of people in World War I died from mustard gas. I don't like mustard gas, but I think I could survive it, especially if I had a little hot dog gas to go with it. That would be a tasty combination. And you make hot dog gas by boiling hot dog water, but they didn't have that back then, so they all died. And if they try and hit you with spicy mustard gas, I would get some bratwurst gas. All right, move on. It was a big crowd at the Rhino tonight. A lot of people there. I did a joke about time travel. I'm not racist, but I think potentially I could have an experience that makes me racist. Like imagine, no, I think it could happen to anyone. It could happen to anyone. Imagine if you time traveled 200 years in the future and everybody was Chinese. Like everybody in the entire world. And then you came back, you'd be a little racist. You'd be like, I don't know what's going on with the Chinese, but we gotta stop them. I think we gotta do something about these Chinese. I don't trust them. I retold a spider joke because the first time I told it was really bad. So I just wanted to make it a little better. Probably not going to try it again, though. How do we feel about spiders? Some people say that you shouldn't kill spiders in your house because they eat the other bugs, so they're actually good. But I don't really get that. So you're telling me spiders are the most bloodthirsty of all of them. And that's supposed to make me feel better to not kill them. Yeah, I'm giving up on that joke. That one's done. And then I talked about spiders mating. I heard when spiders mate, some of them, sometimes afterwards, the female will eat the male for nutrients. And then sometimes the male will run away right when he finishes nutting. He jumps out of there. I can relate to that spider. You know, right when you finish nutting, you're like, get me the hell away from this woman. Only this one guy relates to it? All right. No, I think it's weird how the female spider eats the male spider. But then I realized female humans also do that to male humans after sex. But they devour us economically through child support and divorce settlements. Am I right, fellas? We want prenup. Nobody. And then I decided to do a Cameo because a guy already ordered a Cameo. Instagram found out about it before you guys, sorry. So somebody already ordered a Cameo, and he said that he wanted me to tell the mosquito joke to him. Now, he only meant for me to tell it to him off stage in my room or whatever, but I decided to try and tell it to him on stage at the open mic, and I think it was confusing and kind of awkward. I didn't like it. I think it went bad. All right, this last part, this is for a very special boy, but he couldn't be here tonight. And so I'm just gonna, his name is Wesley, this is for him. Hey, what's your name, man? He's watching on camera, by the way. Hey, what's your name? Oh, your name is Wesley? Okay. Dude, imagine being a mosquito and you're going to suck blood, but you accidentally land on a woman's boob and you go too deep and you get milk. And you're trying to get blood because you're a mosquito. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be okay, I need to get out of here. But hey, that's the first Cameo. Shout out Wesley for buying a Cameo. We did have somebody fill out the form. Shout out Dick Woods from Dallas, Texas. Thank you for filling out the form. He told me I need to go to Dallas and then go to Austin and get on Kill Tony. I would love to go to Dallas. I don't know about the Kill Tony part afterwards, but thank you for filling out the form. Anyways, thank you guys for coming along. I'll see you next time. Peace.